Yo, Obi. Then you could and then you died the car, me baby shower. Nti mida asempa adwuma phone nyina ne wankasa eni wono mutie e wo Ghana ni amano ni nyina
yes
na medu asoso wa kire se o sha se be ye ni campaign ankasa na enya agro me bompa amano because say the sikasem akwa twen wo kro ha pa Obi sir Mesha said the name of the Free Bank of Ghana.
Okay.
In Sema, a war Punosu in there, ye Kahu and Sem. Ye NDC for led by the minority leader, Honorable Atufosi, any the leadership in Nani, the caucus in Nani, the NDC headquarters, New Bia, Kahuasem. Assemble na ye can, Asema ye can say, Yankwatia. Bank of Ghana edini 2022 report edibaye. The report no bio treachery musa kodru pempen so bia ya hu say se be catch Ghana for say onu Bank of Ghana ye dwuma no waboka saying neka 60.8 billion and Ghana for say Argentina ebasa wa be treachery mu a treachery mu so ebi fa DDP ene ne ekika ho ni nyina nso asema ekosudie nti ase de ebedin kakra kire se Bank of Ghana no etise warehouse amanfo de omuniema kogu ho a okoyi a wo de wuti wo punu no na waji bibi kakra nti eba mu se na bakosem so a kire se Bank of Ghana mbokada Bank of Ghana in the year 2016 or a profit over 700 million Ghana cedis. Bank of Ghana to me SC hospital ewo cantonment your friend the bank hospital. And now ye near man kitty bisanti eba musen eno musi DDP. Etie for sa DDP domestic debt exchange program you know. Enya DBA akwa ti se osrobo fo ayenti ase. Eya kenu furiata ni junso anani management junso na wajunso akogu Bank of Ghana. Anything kenu furiata bobusian. From 2017 ye NDC for a catcher kenu furiata or shall say with template. Eno shall say bobusian ye kamusi mayenka ya kasa sa musio kenu furiata na miti ho hwe no say papa we de baby odi e kodie o se ohia fiscal space and one okay. So 2017 okobobusia 2.25 billion Templeton bonds our issue Ghana ha. Na tie for muntie no yio. Sa 2.25 billion bonds o issue no Ghana nya brochire. Nti aba wa twemu kire se Ghana no na srade wo ho a obetina so enu nti no tumi issue bond wo Ghana otumi nya asasika no. Wa use sika no we no 2018 was akobobusia 2 billion euro bond ewa brochire. Now some move to 2019 was akobobusia $3 billion. Etie for asema mekani nyina ya billion dollars. Now in 2019 World Bank ni IMF aman one say Ghana for busia mu bono di ohaw bebre o man no di ohaw bebre o man no na fofia ntwata 2020 na covid besiye enu de ye nyina pini so amanu so kona kodiska ye sika wo Ghana bebia hia kra ya prapra de man no me so mo parliament we vote se nipa be wudie ba Obi o did this 3 billion again in 2020 and then 2021 another 3 billion akoye 13.25 billion asembisani say na ojisa sika ni nyina no from 2017 to 2019 yenka no kra no wo plan na odi betua ka na ne odi beye no odwin ho sen a inde abedane e ka enu nti na 2020 no yapam ye Afri capital market yapam ye Afri capital market no susu ti o bonds a okoji susu no ye short term bonds inti enya concession na ebe say 10 to 15 years there be 5 years inti wono mutinasi edisabusia boni plan di bae no. How did you plan it? Amande yesi brabe tuasika no wanya ube catch as a domestic debt exchange. Our Yirigana Fokra Ajomosika. That is what brought about this. Because there is recklessness in all that I've mentioned. Other than that, from 2017, we should be seeing the minister making some effort of paying this money. And because say, okay, watch your but but you sat down. Nanyasa had dream crani say, I in this assembly to me say, in 2020 COVID buy no corporate Ghana Emma Baisika ye chom omabua. And we some of us were asking the Minister for Finance, Brabe bun kunta chresi ka omamau. As Ghanaians are saying that you suffer more, they will come again and support the government and the nation. Foreign countries, omuma nose masks, omuma vaccines. Into when na outside the Nigeria Fakosi airport, $150 $150. So, Obi, in the name of God, COVID even before vaccine, you know, must be background. Your man penya trieful, and that is what I clap for the president Nanado Dankwaku up to today. Osie the prekese bokoni winning na when you free a chrome. And I did and we sustain that immunity and immunity until say vaccine musimu wo panel bin musi ye woni weni na. So how come a kai betunya ye kesiese in the ebe higher dria ube boom nkunta kire 2022 ube katre Ghana for say 60.8 billion waboka yetiasia enye ye. And that is why minorities asking. No, fine. Aside that crown, Argentina minority for air kasa. Minority for air kasa trese Bank of Ghana and kasa no one imra. Imra no air trese. Yes, at a point in time, a buying watch no say wana. Umwanu ni pempen so enkosi 5% of the previous year's revenue watch. Now when we take a look at the amount a buyer printed the and no governor printed the buying in 2021 35 billion Ghana cedis. Then in 2022 was our printing 42 billion Ghana cedis Ediama buying. So the question is this 5%? Now say bro 5%, did you go back to parliament to alert them? Say nambra naka. One famra no kram fanye juma. And that is the problem we have with them. Now, Omampenini, Minister of Finance, almost so now, according to say, Assembly Yinano, Governor of Bank of Ghana, so by a Kenufureta, ne Kenufureta, ni recklessness, no, and in the Yinka, Akogu Bank of Ghana, say, ye boka, ye nina ye diwa bubu. Why are we crying? Because this 60.8 billion, minwa enyes kakitwa. Now, say, mi pese me chere bibi kakra. Fanu said this 60.8 billion answer na minua okwa fombeti ase no muma yemfa pokwasi interchange no aban Ghana aban bo obusia $94.8 million na mima aban we charitable exchange rate of 11 cedis to $1 inti multiply 11 cedis to $1 now she say to this 94.8 million no saying 1,042,800,000 cedis. Now, so Bibe Kachro say, Yaboka within 12 months of 60 billion. Mumayan fa pokwa interchange in Sikano, then divide this asika na say, Nanka pokwa interchange se na evenya okruma. Now, yes, I dear no, Ubenya pokwa interchange baku 57 na evenya Ghana for, and a governor. Any ni EPCC economic edinu mamima edin papa no edin bi wo ho nipa miensa ena ekasa ko economic policy coordinating committee I governor of Bank of Ghana I vice president I minister of finance no sa nipa miensa we no omuna etumi tinasi the crème de la crème take decision so in because of recklessness, we are losing 57 Kokwasi interchange 40 years. Almost we should clap for them. Oh, and your body, Uko can people for Becachos, a big crisis or UK. Now, Suma Uba, our Manonia, Phantom Boniness is on Fambro, and our papa. And your papa is a Fambro. Oh, I will ask you, and you know, and Yashi, we ask you, Auntie and Yashi. And Yamiba, Metranuma. It is, I want a very good example, say, in the midst of the difficulties, in the midst of the storms, no, Yesu Christo to make a trump say, Yedin, Yakom, and Nunanka, Ubabe Catra say, I tune dear, this is what we have done. Then we know you are governing this country. But you are giving us example to swallow, say, Esi Wabe Bintinu, Ghana, dear Kranya, she. Now, what did you tell Mahama? What did you tell NDC? From 2012 of 2009 to 2016, you said they are incompetent. And so you are coming with your competency. And this is a balance sheet. And you say what? Fast forward, move to KJTIA market. The cost or the amount we have borrowed for KJTIA market was $259,425,000. Now, give a charitable rate of 11 cedis per dollar. Now multiply na share, you realize that now Sikano ebekwa koye 2.8 billion Ghana cedis. Now 2.8 billion Ghana cedis we no. Addison Kenoforeta Baumia Bekacha say ya boka 60 billion. Fa kejetia Sikana fawura we mu. Na unse nka kejetia market sena yebenya okrumha. Nka ekitabaku baku 21. How many regions do we have? Enya 16. Nanka region bia kitabaku. Na ye dia konyaba. No biba Ghana. Wa unse ye ni abie ye koye ni. Governor of Bank of Ghana say ya boka ntino Ghana for mamunsuro. Na uti we ya. Na aye saying. Move again to University of Ghana Medical Center. And then look at the cost. $217 million. Multiply by exchange rate of 11 cedis. You have 2.3 billion Ghana cedis. Factor it into this 60 billion. Mima wa 60 billion round figure. And then you get University of Ghana Medical Center Baku 25. This is the figure we are talking about. So also we can do for circle interchange. So also we can do for airport terminal 3. And then we can even add a Mary power plant to it. Obi, do you know the cost? These seven projects, do you know the cost? It's 17.8 billion. And do 20 billion crack. And Obia also no nim. Amamwe Juma. Or to me, because of the DDP. DDP, a recklessness that resulted into DDP from Kenoforeta and the MPP government. And that is why we've gotten there. So nobody should take DDP to say, time will be and no na ya yiri papa no ajo musika omukita placards no mujina Minister of Finance. And no na Kenoforeta ye. And no ye ya. Ama banks nu ya mu haircut. And now you ask yourself this question: if the governor of Bank of Ghana, Kenoforeta and Baumia, to meet now close banks because of 6 billion liquidity support Mahama Edima banks, no, almost until we close them. 9 banks. Now, if 6 can go into 60 10 times, then 9 times 10. Now, a traces asika wenu 90 banks. So you ask yourself, who are managing our economy? Who are taking care of our finances? They say we should swallow it. It is nothing. Obi, this is no sense. Obi catch yourself for some way. Oh, Ochina Ebesanyaska. Ochina Ebesanyasikanu. It's about time. Have you ever heard that somebody says that time is money? Time is money. Say Benya no China Adentina Kenoforeta on Tiano ne o pushi a Tiano in several years to come. As at the time on him say Oni power bill. He is not the one who is going to sweat to pay. He is not. But he has been so reckless. The same man Ubeka revenue be akoka Okaishi commercial bank. Sikano Ayira. They say it was transferred. 52.5 billion Ghana cedis transferred to unknown source. Yenya abotrema keno furiata bedrunde. Where is the money? Have we been told where the money are passed? Not at all. Now let us take a critical look at this. During the time,
how much was transferred? 50 saying
52.5 billion was transferred to unknown source.
52.5 billion.
Yeah, billion Ghana cedis.
That's almost like our GDP.
You didn't see the report from the Auditor General? That was it. Yet he had to say she and see what krumha. The same kind of retao. Now, mamima mathematics kakrabina min fanwe. 60.8 billion 2022. Kind of unknown source. Almost on one kasa na eti committee say omuhwehwe. Enti yenya botrema no besinde. Okaishi commercial bango. Now some money is transferred to an also and you be na press computer no. And as a cash carrier.
But that story now, okay, do you believe that story? Okaishi commercial bank and obit transfer 52 billion.
Auditor General report by one.
Which of the reports?
Report no by a Google now share.
Which of
the reporter we are check is semi boa some frame na me catch Ghana for some pamucho.
Say oh my you report now then it grounds because for a commercial bank branch Kaishi 52 billion Ghana cedis.
Revenue government revenue commercial bank ni
and no transfer call.
Anu na mudi go say transfer go consolidated bank. Into one guy say we obi wokruma.
No in America.
No. It is a reported claim.
Oh yeah, member of parliament.
Very, very well.
Parliament a house of records.
Yes.
And it is a figure which specific report then we can refer. Because if a branch of a bank in Ghana, 52 billion Ghana cedis, how is that even possible? Say you transfer free, bank that account will go be account man so be account will go bank or which is which.
And no number one me catch us say. Enye commercial bank ni sika.
Okay, abayin sika.
Abayin sika.
And Ekogu bank ho.
Taxes. Sika ye jiwo ka boni weni nyina no. Ye bua no.
Enti na Ekogu Okaishi commercial bank.
Yes, mambubo Legon commercial bank. Mema Okaishi commercial bank obi. Say we see one tia say why me wan pa ne.
In some aye.
What you no me bisa what dana no.
Me mfa here say nya asem.
No nya obi ma me bisa
report that we go into the
report. Obi ma me bisa asem ti. Fa no say ya tro what?
No na make say.
Me say what?
When you are making it as part of your analysis on public radio, enye atesem na oba betina.
This is not atesem asem. Me see report no ba Auditor General the report no ba.
And which of them? Which of the Auditor General's report? But unini wa has say don't worry, you proceed. Later we can.
Yeah, me catch you say MPP for say can for that tankasa na committee say yen share revenue ayanya. Do you get it right? At the end of the day, revenue ayanya no 52.5. I am mentioning it again. Tag it on my face. 52.5 billion. It was transferred into unknown source. Kind of foreta da suti akonyaso ase mo makasa freelance ni nyina mabre me feel say by now call this canava. I am not joking. This is Daniel Kwesi I shall tell you. I am not joking. Now, so if that's 52.5 say kind of foreta say me boa unfair into this studio says here.
Has members of parliament on your side raised that issue on the floor? Called him, say, has it come up in parliament for discussion?
Audit report nearby.
And that's why I want
audit report.
Say audit report, they call parliament.
On the committee, on one kasa musi on the set in the committee. And on a Ghana for cry, say, do you have a job to do in making sure the revenue agent who now shall say a consolidated bank man? That is what I am saying. Now, so that 52.5 billion. And Asakoka 60.8 billion. Who are there? Do you know the amount? 113 billion 300 million. Now, from Atamils to Mahama, Busia Yaboni na 111 billion. the recklessness is more than the loan we have taken and worked with. That is what I want to put across. And if you make your research and you say I am lying, call me back to this studio. And I also find you give me your number when I'm going. Now me share report to now me from now fire show. Now who baby a Ghana air conne. That is what we are talking about. The recklessness. Yenti Kromha, Minister for Roads, Honorable Mwakwata, Lawyer Susuka, also Koye Koko Roads auditing, 10 million. Oh, we yet Mahama Koko Roads, or si Bonibia any contract. No. Sekano Ako. Ekinde me Kromu Kwa because a doko ho, go and see how the road has been done. Senka we auditor, Senka Sawaye Kwanu, who say Bonibia anyone. 10 million ako.
Basa 10 million figure no nya no and then so ya tesema e bae. Unya figure no wen.
Menya no parliament.
It's part of parliamentary reform.
Yes, question.
And Amwakwata ka said they spent 10 million on the auditing.
I don't know the auditors. And no some audit Koko Roads. Obi adentina ukasa tremtinde ti say winning in a one.
Oh yeah, former MP.
Okay, no ntina make just say parliament.
Of records in
yes, parliament. Omu bisano. How much he has spent to audit the Koko Roads? This was his response. The response. You get it right. So this is what we are living in. The same government. 2022. Koko sikayaji. Say koto koko. Syndicated loan. Yeji in 1 million tons. Yeba beto koko. Send 600,000 tons and do 1 million. Eba musena cocoa bonds no susuru yentumi ntua be 4 billion. Ehye asikayo. Eba musena yentumi antua.
Okay.
This is the recklessness we are talking about. That this government has indulged us in. And we are suffering. Did you hear the World Bank report about 850,000 Ghanaians gone down into poverty because of this recklessness? Onya Kagana for. That is where we are today. And that is why we are talking. And that is why the NDC is asking him to go. If you sit down and pretend this type of recklessness, then what are we talking about here? They are building their headquarters. Sikasa na ye papa na nado danko akufado. Enya DC agenda 111. Enya $100 million. Governor of Bank of Ghana. Wentumi amfa sasika no ambua. 250 million mu DC mu headquarters. Wentumi amfa ambua na nado na yensi hospital na Ghana for di muntia. Headquarters no wo ho no munya yarisa. Na nado gusu hwehwe sika so besi agenda 111 we. Mikro they just gravel the land. So when you hear this thing, then you ask the priorities, the prioritization of this government on its policy and its impact on the people of Ghana, you'll be shell shocked. That is where we are. And that is why we are talking as Ghanaians and the NDC people.
Okay.
So I say on Kosuswa, and no NDC new Belfast conferred to say Otun, but he's making a history. He's making a history down, writing a history down. Obra wabe bo na konyasu. They should not tell us that you betria no. Ye bompa na sikana ba na Ghana for mu brande. Industry players are suffering. People's businesses are collapsing. Taxis have overwhelmed businesses today. And Ghanaians are suffering. We should not say it. We will say it.
Very well. Honorable Mamenas and Amintie, a colleague, I'll come back to you for you to wrap up. Ekosiisen in Higher Sempa 94.7 FM. Game Pack Games, no, and the Ghana for Ajia Tumpa. Say very easy to play. And if you want to win more moolah, Game Pack Games and there was a so a shame. Your live draw no you know every day ewa Adom TV so 9 a.m., 12 noon and at 6 p.m. Ghana's newest lottery game. You draw live on Adom TV 9 a.m., 12 noon, 6 p.m. every day. If you pick up your phone and download an app from Play Store, you can also play on our website, gamepackgames.com. Gamepackgames.com. And as always, my dial is *946# on all networks. *946# on all networks. So, who play game winner? You just have to choose 4 numbers, the big 4, between number 0 to number 9. Choose 4 numbers in the entity. It can be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Any of them, who choose 4 out of 9 numbers, no, and then you are good to go. It's easy to play and very easy to win. And make we play this game and make some mola. Nobody beat our odds in Ghana. Game Pack Games, no, so more mola, more power. It's regulated by the NLA, not for persons under 18.
Na money.
Yeah, mola, your money.
Cash.
Mola no. Mola no kwa kasa be ya. Unim.
Ka money na me ma me unti ase na no so ntubie. O ka mola on ti ase. Ba mati.
More mola, more cash.
Okay.
More mola, more cash. Enti utie me ya ka mola sika. One of these Ghanaian guys abonyumbe mola one of those songs, you know. It's not for persons under 18 years. Play responsibly. More and more pedaya tons so you can for Adom City Estate at the Amamodibia. It's a multi-award winning real estate company. Now you amount quality and affordable houses in gated communities. If you are Tema Community 25, if you are Mataheko and Akaswa. Currently, a daya tono a 2 bedrooms detached and a semi-detached, 3 bedrooms detached and a semi-detached, 3 bedrooms executive detached. It starts from 300,000 Ghana cedis. It's built to perfection, offering comfort, convenience, and style. A gated communities, indeed, about with several social amenities, the amount 24/7 security, and a luxury living. At very low prices. In the Bomodina copy be eto insuo ho Kanea, your community based schools for your kids, your community police station, your tarred road network within our estate in the phrase 0308 250068. 0308 250068. Now on the Adom City Estate into me in the Enkomo. Honorable Ebenezer Nina Nate, me bato me intio.
Obi mi da se mame emfa akonya wens na me sanchia ye T4 eni ahwefo mo nhwe wo e wo Facebook na me nchia me nwa peni onabo
that's from the campaign
and say to me share Obi topics are most sending my Bank of Ghana sister pa the inflation and all what have you. Mame so me add my voice to the honorable Eshasi Eka about your friend is saying Bank of Ghana. Obi Bank of Ghana a buying sena wo for instance wo bank wo save usika ewo ho. Bank of Ghana so a buying banker a buying japade biano oho na ewo a buying reserves say oil say gold say diamond say bauxite whatever any sika na e biano Bank of Ghana say a buying ehie sika bia na say a buying koji loan bia eco Bank of Ghana. And so Bank of Ghana is like a regulatory authority at the or mining na say Bank of Ghana and a share a buying sika swa be a buying be biano say Bank of Ghana eden he wo sika sem no he odimu eden akoten e nyina yakọ parliament
Ekosiisen
dia memenim eni say
94.7
afi biano Auditor General report at the bar parliament. Now, Auditor General report no or audit government institutions, departments and agencies under government, i.e., District Assembly, ministries, departments and agencies, and what have you, including Bank of Ghana, including the Auditor General Department, Nankasa. Na omu wia na omu the reports about parliament omu the reports no about parliament ni wia the speaker of parliament every member of parliament a copy of the report. The report is then referred to the Public Account Committee of Parliament, which is chaired by the minority at any given time. Sir MPP Newoho, NDC ni chair, and a ranking member will be from the majority. Sir NDC Newoho also NDC ni chair. So Ubekaya during the NDC administration, the current minister for national security Kendapa and the chairman for the Public Account Committee, and now me know say. Honorable Aveji,
yeah.
And the chairman of the Public Account Committee. Very brilliant, very, a friend is saying, experienced politician, and he also have a background in banking and finance. So you can see, say, the committee members of Shia Owohono, they are people that are capable of being on that committee. So when the report is referred to the committee, then the committee go through the report. If there are any anomalies, then they invite the institution to come. And Obi, any institution that appears before any committee in parliament, any institution, you swear under oath. Even at the committee meeting, I have been a vice chairman of the Committee of Lands and Forestry before. Even you can't share budget for the year. Now, omu put eba. To be catch on as some will be because parliament committee is like a friend is saying a high court. They have the powers of the high court. So ubetsa committee anymore unto me chantro unto me cancel my ending because ubetrantra it will go against you. Obi Bank of Ghana Edom report aba akoma auditor general omuso I go through omudom report aba omudi some infractions and as anomalies are see our Bank of Ghana ediaba. They raise issues and even Ghanaians who are listening and those who have even listened to the report have raised concerns about it. And the minority in parliament led by Atoforson has also raised issues. And Matisa almost the governor and the deputies 21 days for them to resign. And I'm surprised because once the Bank of Ghana a restricted and a security zone.
Sure.
And so fine. In fact, I've spoken to about 6 or 7 people, and I'm still talking to people. We want to raise funds to buy mattresses and pillow for them.
Yes.
They'll make me at the hope. Because I'm not surprised. The same people led by Aaron Idusu at that time, when he was a minority leader, not too easy to declare John Mahama a winner. What happens to it? So I'm not surprised to submit my honest baby. But Obi, what are the issues about it? One of the issues about it, and they say, almost say Bank of Ghana, Aboka. And under normal circumstances, and say Bank of Ghana Eboka, but Bank of Ghana Aboka. Bank of Ghana had the report about Abonte, Abechen Yentia, and listen a buyer, a kaiden, a buyer. One of the things on Muka and they say, a buying and asking in your comb, your comb. So government, so therefore they need to also support and equip government and institutions under government. So make that. One is Cocoa Board. Say Cocoa Board. I said to me then a bomb. So omudi sikai then a koye. Obi, even they themselves and the minority raise those issues. Say omutu kwai and you say Bank of Ghana a regulatory authority for all the banks in this country. So they organize seminars, they organize training, they organize a lot of things for the banks. And when they do that, it's at the expense of the Bank of Ghana. And they came to explain it. Almost say, almost 70 cars. And the cars almost 70 is amounted to this. And so therefore, Sasika Omutubi say, Sasika number A, B, C, and India's of nation. Just as Honorable Ashama and Ajana 111, you see, we Obi. All these things has been explained for understanding of almost all of us to get the details of yearning to get the information right. Obi, they raise the issue of your friend is saying they raised the issue of your friend is saying Bank of Ghana building
a new
head
office.
office. Obi, it has been on the table of Bank of Ghana to build a new office since 1990. Since 1990, new office. At the time that Bank of Ghana, not Obi. Now there's no any commercial activities like that. To say, and then your friend is saying, Ghana Library Board, or more the courts, Munchain, or more AMA former office, Munchain, or more schools, more opposite, or more bedding power, a lorry station, all those tests. And Obi, so me no Bank of Ghana da will see the inconvenience in this area. And even our own small banks are walk up on. When you go there, you see how it is, how much more your Bank of Ghana. And Obi, there have been a series of attempts of Bank of Ghana to acquire a land to build a new office since 1990. At that time, na enye MPP ne waso. Na ya honorable Ashama ne waso. And I hope that time he is a kid.
NDC as a 1990.
1990 now was
1990 PNDC.
NDC.
But then because now you're kid. Your friends a voter.
I don't want to interject.
Now you're kid. And almost start here. Obi, in 2013, only Kingsley Ewadakum.
Yeah.
If you have his number, call him. Find out from him whether he was not looking for a land worth $32 million for Bank of Ghana to build a new office. I've put his name and I've mentioned the amount.
Kingsley Ewadakum, you know, bust and
exactly.
torn.
Exactly. Is one of the people that they are yelling that he should be.
But why would he be looking for a land for Bank of Ghana?
Say Bank of Ghana, so maybe he can be a consultant.
Okay.
Me, I can also be a consultant. And he looked occupiers as a momu. I was rich.
He got them that land.
Yes. 5.3 million. Sorry, 5.3 acres of land at the cost of $32 million. Bank of Ghana, they realize say this amount of money, any assassin, so they couldn't secure it. There are a lot of institutions, as well as individuals or more companies they were trying to assess the Bank of Ghana, including a Ewadakum, to get them the land. But most of them said this year, who say, oh, you to me, acquire this land. But the Bank of Ghana, SC office, no, they got it from executive instrument from government.
Rage Honor.
I'm telling you, Obi. Executive instrument.
In 2013?
No, in 2020, yeah.
Okay.
But from 1990, no, they have been looking for land to a extent of people, individuals, and corporate organizations like estate developers and asset consultants, were even trying to get land for them, including a Ewadakum. So you can find out from him. And then they have used executive instrument to get a land for them and building the office. Obi, so almost office. I was like, so is the amount that is involved?
It's the timing. The minority has raised the timing. So we are in difficulties. The Bank of Ghana itself admits that we are in difficulties.
Yes.
Yes, good project, but it can wait.
Obi, we have been in this difficulties since Adam. In every year, there's a difficult situation that we find ourselves.
But this is unlike any other year. At least from what we've experienced since 2021, Urban is unlike any other year.
In as much I agree with you, there has been a plan on the table. And this is what the bank wants to do. And bank, ankasa ayden apo musika mo ayden omodi ejuma. Obi, there's no bank or there's no any corporate organization he want to do something without having a finances. And even Obi, as a Christian, even the Bible tells us that even if you want to build, you need to have a budget before you build. No one who said they are making a start to me every. So when the minority comes out and throw dust into the eyes of the people and say all manner of things to paint the Bank of Ghana, the governor, and the deputies no black, and just creating some allegations of Omaya way and Omaya way, which they themselves, including Atuforsen, who has been a deputy minister for finance, who knows the in and out of our finances in this country, who mislead his own people. Say, I don't think it is proper. For me, I believe strongly, say, yes, we find ourselves in a situation in which, say, there have been a challenge for us for the past 3 years. And it is not the fault of anybody, but it's nature. We cannot predict what will happen tomorrow. Neither can we predict what will happen tomorrow or tomorrow next. That is why ye bibia ye tumihu anamo eden ye betu. Then a bar Ekofas Anyama will buy my Bank of Ghana and so assist it in one way or the other. We find ourselves in COVID, where yenko yemba, and sometimes I always ask myself, especially abayin yuma, na ye coach they feel like teachers amu coach they feel na abayin echo muka monthly no. Nobody have even talked about it. So where was government getting money? But we shouldn't forget, at the time when you're closing your borders, don't you get money from the airport? Don't you get money from the sea, Tema Abo? Don't you get money from roads? There are other avenues are buying them, and yes, all these places were closed down for months.
94.
So assuming without admitting, say every week, Biana, and I say every day, you have $1 million from your friend and say airport. How many days you're closing your friend and saying your border? So how much are we lost? So the little that we have, no, that is why we are even pushing in the system to get the system stabilized. So if today we have come to a situation whereby ye de sika ayewo ye tumi ayusubia, and then the minority, you see, sometimes I always say, you see, for my 4 years in parliament, Obi, I can count more than 600 or 1,000 plus press conference done by minority for within 4 years. Look, every second we'll do a press conference. Every second minority will go and do a press conference. But you see, sometimes no, when you are so frustrated and desperate for power, the little thing you will get the understanding of it. You try to trace it and get people to sympathize with you. But when the people get to know the truth, they expose you, and then now and then we make a guasi. That's why, in the closing remarks of the deputy majority leader, Honorable Alexander Afinyo Markin, Ebisato, hey Ato, I know by one bisano sazem no. Obisani, you go okoto breakfast in the Obisano. But and you can see the posture of Atu Forsen when your friend is saying, Afinyo Ekas as a channel. Indirectly, he admitted and said, look, I'm misleading my people. But sometimes I don't blame him. Because they have thrown some perception out there, and including in parliament, say he is capable to be a leader. So let me also do something to let my people know, say, oh, I am also capable to be a leader. But Mr. Seminyato is a very good friend of mine. And I respect him so well. And he's just like you. Ohua sa mufantino obeka now and you see, hardly do you see Atu our parliament or no beka brofo or no beka pure fancy. But who said no sometimes somebody dying because the moon sem no eham. So Obi, the long and short of it, they say, Bank of Ghana, yes, it's an institution. I will not come and sit here and say yes, if there has been any anomalies, and I say there has been misappropriation of funds, we will not talk about it. Yes, if the minority are saying that the timing of the building of their office is something that they need to talk about it. So fine. If you're talking about and then I listened to one of the NDC communicator Kweku Wine. Or see car muko say this car no. A bit of be it best 500. So I realized that it's a speaking note given to them by Otukuno, the director of your friend is saying the lecturer, senior lecturer at your friend is saying
UPSA.
No. School no your friend is saying
the Social Democracy School.
Because now that OBC School of Propaganda and BBBB. So I realized and that's the same thing that I've listened to them since for the past 2 days. And now you can we album, now you wait, near can we album, now you wait. But the fact of the matter is, Obi, where have they committed a crime? And me, Obi, I still stand by say, if there's anybody who may misappropriate any funds in this country, when mandate is given to you, you need to be dealt with according to the law, irrespective of your position and irrespective of the party that you belong. It doesn't matter. Say me, Ameti, hey. In my 4 years as a member of parliament, I've been given a common fund and health fund, education fund, and I've been misappropriated. No, I need to be dealt according to the law and not your friend say because of party ninety. No. So if governor no, any deputies, any the institutions are a war must say I be enye any scatasi any dream about they need to be dealt with. But if a propaganda secretary, then we should forget it. Obi, the NDC always try to add Dr. Bawumia and then finance minister in every conversation and everything that they will do. Obi, say so bini ni yire anya asem kra yesi Bawumia. Obini ni yesem ye kakra na so na ka Bawumia ye ese anka obini oni ni ye ne anjai. I mean, what kind of politics is that? Is it because the person is contesting as a presidential aspirant or what? We need to look at the substance of the issue and deal with it accordingly. But we always try, and now just look at the NDC communicators. Hardly did they mention Nanado's name any longer because someone said Nanado next year or So the next person, let's attack Dr. Bawumia. Let's attack the finance minister. Even if an issue, and sometimes Obi, when you do that, you lose the argument and you lose the substance of the issue. Because Uma will focus no echo dwelling on the individual than the issue itself. Because when you start like this, no issues are ebia, much nasi you lose it because your focus is always dwelling on one person or two people to just have character assassination, tarnishing image and reputation in the interest of getting or winning the heart of the people. Bobby, we have dissenting Ghanaians, so people know the in and out of what is going on in this country. And you see, now people have begun to believe, say, yes, indeed, it is not only Ghana that we find ourselves in certain situations that we find ourselves for the past 2-3 years. Even countries as I said, going through those difficulties. And we were able to even manage ours than even some of them. Obi, how many hospitals do we have in this country? How many health facilities are in this country? Can we compare ourselves with that of Germany or Italy or UK or US? But what is your friend say? The number of people who passed away in this country compared to those countries.
Okay.
Because we're able to manage it and put strategies in place to prevent it. That's what the president says. Yes, we know how to bring the economy back, but we don't know how to bring people's life back. Sebi obi wa. Then I am Okofo can say obi wa. Or say Roman father bottom crowd obi. But when the way we find ourselves, Obi, we are not like the Germany and UK and all those countries. So, despite the difficulty that we find ourselves, COVID time, Obi, were you queuing for food in this country? But Nigeria, yeah. And if I'm not mistaken, Nigeria is what will be one of the leading producers of oil, if not in Africa, will be part of it in the world. But they were queuing. You go to Germany. In fact, last year, I was in Denmark. And Obi, to be honest and sincere with you, and you see, I used my card. Until uyena a 2 pa. No ma convert ya basi this no. I'm saying, share me bra. Until in fact me bra so. Na me change it to say ma me bra because ya share. Men 1950 makaba. Men 1950 makaba. Me so man fa kan because I be mo dey on car call your friends the UK.
Anyways.
So Obi, for me,
I remember now for no say for mommy.
For me, I think that the minority, if they have issues and they are legitimate issues, the Bank of Ghana has come to give a report on it. They have explained it one after the other. For me, I think, sir, that is fair. And we need to move on as a country.
Okay. That's the former MP for Ablekuma Central constituency. I was here, Shena, Yedi Jumedi Eba Awie. Doc Aba, Doc will be taking over in the next 30 minutes. Still see at the prep zone, Ebe Bremo. Na Afi, the Awahono, Ononso, Etumi, Ede Abrayen. 2 former MPs, Ebe Kayan, who studio ha. Meda Omunyina se papa and Omabo Ejuma. They've given us a really good show. Honorable Daniel Kwesi Ashiama, MP, former MP for Boem constituency, I know Oti region.
Who did not contest again? My greetings to Honorable Kofi Adams.
The recent one, he went on unopposed.
No.
Obi contested, no. Okay. And Honorable Ebenezer Nina Nate, a former MP for Ablekuma Central, in a Wakopeke form, a file say or person sign contest to become the candidate of the NPP.
Well. And confirm on you the campaign manager.
I wish you well.
Thank you, Honorable.
I've grown on that form.
Easy. But hopefully we'll meet again. Yamin Shamo say mutimi beka yen sawaha. Yeah, sorry, I'm a dog about the so there is a refix or a remix